Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas. We need every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
Okay, so we're back. I don't know for how long. My Ethernet is refusing to reconnect, which proved to be a problem last night. Thought we'd gotten this issue fixed when I talked to people last night. Turns out I may not have. Uh, we're gonna give it a try, and hopefully, this last little bit here isn't complete trash. Um, I'm just hoping that it doesn't randomly decide to work uh, unexpectedly. Because while it would be nice, it will disconnect me again um, in order to switch. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to finish building the tiger enclosure, and then I'm probably gonna call it a night anyways. But we'll see. We'll see if my sanity can survive whatever is happening with my internet. Okay. So now I need to. I don't want to yet. Go away. Do I have to do that before it'll let me? Can I just like not put the glass in yet? Because I want to put the glass in. Can I not? There?
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate's in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
I still can't put. I still. Why can't I put the glass in it though? Oh my gosh. Tigers are expensive. Process of relocating.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them. This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
If I just do snow.
Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
Okay. In here. A frozen blood pumpkin. Yep, that sounds like something tigers would enjoy. Let's just throw a couple of those in there. Where put you at? Oh, This just goes loose.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely, the bad weather. Although, given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
I don't know that I like how big that is. I just feel like it kind of obstructs everything. Oh. I need to do what now? Go away. What does that even mean? Can I just pick it up and move it? Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. It took Stream Elements a very long time to reconnect. Did I just... My Ethernet still is not working. Shocker. Okay. Well, we're just gonna vibe and see what happens. It's a move. There's a move button. I can move it. Can I put it there? Haha. I like that better. Research shelter buffer to 60%. What? Any of this means. What is this? I just maybe need to get them into the thing. Someone lost a balloon. So sad. I really would like to be able to replace some of these barriers with glass. That would be great. Well, here come the tigers. Oh, yep. I love how they just drop the one box on top of the other box. It's great.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel. Rightio, click on the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat. Okay then, open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Do they want less long grass? So I need to put down more short grass. Okay. Cool.
They say that good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still, those tigers
Is
look
he holding
so
an owl?
happy that I doubt they'd leave, even if you did poke a hole in their fence. Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Right, let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
I still don't have glass on here for them.
Now then, just find one of the peafowls and select them to open their information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing. Although technically, I suppose gandering would just be for geese.
Nah.
Expand
Fancy.
their social welfare and we can get a bit more detail.
Few adults,
Now, they've clearly
few
got
pets.
plenty of space and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Click on the social tab at the top of their information panel to see
So I
what's
just
wrong.
need more of them.
Right. As you can see, the peafowls need
I
their
like that they have
population
a
to be
maze,
larger.
though.
To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then.
It's here. Reload. Thank you. And, oh,
Good work on those peafowls.
Okay.
I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her.
there's a snow leopard. Oh, I wonder why it's grumpy.
Just like people,
She probably
animals
needs
can
more
suffer from
snow.
stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests. Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot. Even with the terrible British weather, you should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat. As you can see, we already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
Ah.
You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them. It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopards' terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Turn off.
Now then, all of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic. Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should go into Zoo Management and then into the Animals section.
Tigers. Oh. Need to add more water? Okay.
As you can see, this list shows you the animal's overall welfare. So if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate button. Right, I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
I guess let's go take care of the turtles. But where are the tortoises? Hello? Actually, also before. Let's see. I'm so confused right now. I can't even figure out which animals are where. Here's a good. Just gonna look. I have to figure out where the tortoises are. Where are the tortoises? I'm gonna pause this while I try to find where they were here. It's in here. This was that's the wolf. Lions, they're doing okay. Turtles. Okay. Food arrangement, anti arrangement. Okay. Is there a way to like sort what would be good for certain animals? One of these? They have little. Find something that works. Let's throw a couple of these in here. Okay, and then toys. I'm just gonna click on things until I find one that will work. Baseball? Put it there. Okay. Like a ball, or a regular ball too. Oh my gosh. I hate it when it does that. Okay. Let's take that out. That improves that one. We need to know. Zebra and giraffe exhibit needs some love. Is that this one? I think it's this one. Filters. Species. This would be the. So what kind of airplane zebra? Okay. And a giraffe. What are the giraffes called though? Are they called something funny? I'm gonna go with that. And then. Throw that out. Chuck one of these in here. Maybe two. And throw you in here. You there. And no, that is not the button I needed. Still need toys for these guys. Just gonna.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I think it's fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours. There's still lots more to learn, but we'll have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that. If you want to grab your passport, we'll head off, shall we?
Oh, I'm just gonna save it as that. It is 1 a.m. I've been functioning for like 19 hours and I am getting tired. This is actually really fun. So we might keep this as an option for when I need to chill out after Little Nightmares. But for now, I am gonna call it a night there. I am being lazy. And so I think that I'm just going to release whoever is here into the wild. Go have fun. Y'all probably know where you want to go anyway. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.